Kindergarten. Today we are going to make some big spring flowers. You're going to need a pencil and either a black crayon, a Sharpie, or an oil pastel, any one of those. I am going to use the Sharpie, but I'm first going to be using my pencil. You'll also need some circles to draw around. I have little containers, anything you have that you can draw around, and watercolor paint, water, and a brush. So we're going to start by drawing around our circles to make the center of our flowers. I'm just going to hold my finger down, use my pencil to draw around. I'm going to make two smaller ones, and then maybe I can use one big one here. I don't want to make them too close to each other because I won't have room for my petals. Maybe I will fit one here, one big one in the middle, and maybe one more small one here. I can even use my little circle to go inside my big one. So now I've got some circles drawn. I'm going to use my Sharpie or my crayon or my oil pastel to trace around my circles. In fact, let me use my oil pastel. I'm going to trace slowly and stop. Now I've got my center of my flowers. I'm going to add some petals. I'm going to just start here by making a bumpy line that bumps all the way around my circle. And I've got one big flower. I can add some more details by adding maybe some lines. I can even add another circle or some dots in the middle. And I'm going to continue doing that with my other flowers. Maybe I can make a different shaped petal this time. Maybe these petals are pointy, like a zigzag line going around. And again, I can make my center. Maybe I have little circles going around. You can make any shapes inside your flowers to make them interesting. And this one I'm going to do some more petals. Maybe these ones are longer petals. They're still a bump, but they're a little bit longer. Try not to touch the other one. And maybe I'll do a spiral in the middle of that one. I've got two more. This one I'm going to do bumps again. Maybe I'll do double bumps. And in the center, I've got one more. This one I'm going to do petal shapes. Okay, so now I've got my flowers, I'm going to use my watercolor paint to paint them. Remember, with watercolor, we need, I'm going to move that so you can see it. We need to dip and then tickle on the color we like and paint. Dip, tickle and paint. When I need to use a new color, I need to make sure my brush is clean, and then I can change to a different color. Tickle. I'm going to finish this flower first before I move on to another one. My brush is moving slowly, not too fast. You can continue to colour all your flowers, and when they're dry, we talk about how we are going to cut them out. Okay, so have fun, make your flowers, and then when they're dry, we'll talk about cutting them out. So I hope you got a chance to make your flowers and colour them in, and today we're going to be cutting them out. So same as before with your scissors, thumb goes in the little small hole and 2 or even 3 fingers in the bottom bigger hole, and keep your thumb pointing up. That can help you open and shut. My hand with my scissors is cutting, the other hand is going to hold the paper. Cutting out something is a little bit trickier than cutting a line because we need to turn the paper. So I'm going to go into my first flower, and then I need to turn my paper. It's easier to turn my paper than to turn my hand. So I'm going to keep turning my paper. If it makes it a little easier, I can just cut this whole flower out, so I've got a smaller piece of paper to deal with, and that will be easier to turn. Mums and dads, adults at home, you can help your kindergartners to turn the paper if they need the help until they get the hang of it. But I know we have a lot of great kindergartners who are really good with scissors. So keep cutting. I'm keeping as close to the edge as I can. I'm turning my paper, and there we go. I would continue to cut out the rest of my flowers, and then I might just hang my flowers up here. Okay, I can't wait to see your colourful flowers.